got our signs. How many church elders knew? Turn around, Eddie. Save a child, bury a pedo. And then I got help ends child sex abuse. This is actually Darkness to Light. It looks like a really good program. Stop excusing pedophiles. Justice for Cindy. And she was only 12. We're at the Gateway Church, where if you've been living under a rock and you haven't heard the news, that their pastor, it's a mega church, and it's a huge church. Got like four entrances. This place is huge. And their pastor is a pedophile. He molested Cindy for 4.5 years. She was 12 years old at the time, 12 to 16. Oh, here we got Popo. We chose this. Hi, wild man. We chose this entrance because it seems to have a lot of volume coming through compared to the other ones. We drove around it. This church is huge. Like this whole big building, it goes all the way to this whole, you go down this street goes all the way around it. Go over on the other one, the interstate there. Come all the way around the other. They have like 4 or 5 entrances. But this one has the Popo. We've been seeing security go around and stuff. Be interesting. I heard that there's a protest today too. So I had planned on coming and protesting them because their church starts at 4. But right before we left the house, I heard that there are supposed to be protesters here at 4 o'clock. Yes. And when we went and parked, there was a gentleman who come up and said, "Is this where you park and stuff?" I needed to know. Oh, look at NBC 5 News. Here, let me have my signs. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna set up here. Are we gonna go across the street on that one right there? I think we should. I am.
Are you?
Yep. I gotta figure out where to cross.
That's what I don't know.
I just don't want to get in trouble because there are.
Yeah, I know jaywalks right in front of.
Oh yeah?
Get her right there. We could get over there probably.
Well, this mega pastor should not get a pass. They do, because they use the Bible and God and people's wanting to forgive people. They use that against their victims. Them and their flying fucking monkeys. Okay, I think right over there, Eddie, we gotta... I don't know if we can use this grass here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually their property.
Well, let's just go on to the sidewalk then.
Sidewalk?
Yeah, the police is right over here. He'll tell us if we're... See, it's the Gateway Church. Look at how big this thing is. Looks like a mall. Oh, they got security running around. I'm gonna set you guys down for a minute and get set up here. Oops. got the Popo over here. A lot of traffic through here. A lot of people come into church. I call it the gateway for pedos. Get you up high enough. Sorry, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Hopefully some more people get here too, because I think there's gonna be some more. I think they were gonna start at 4. I decided to get here so we could catch the people going to church. Good. We do have more protesters. There's some girls right there. That's right. Protect the kids, not the perpetrators. Here's see those girls, they knew honk if. What's your sign say? Honk if what? Oh, turn it around. What else does it say? Yeah, honk. Oh, good. I like that.
I think our presence is going to grow.
I think so too. There was a gentleman asking me about the parking spot. I hope so. I hope so. We have to show them that and make an example of this pastor. So that the other ones know.
Oh, the 12-year-old. Oh, I love her. I love that you did this.
Oh yeah, because I keep seeing all the excuses. Monkeys, the pedophiles. Yes. Media, we have all these excuses. I can get all of
It is so disgusting. It is so fucking sick.
it is.
I mean, I have a picture. This asshole? No.
Now I am live streaming.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're allowed to say whatever.
This asshole?
Yeah. The asshole.
How much money has he made over the past 30
I
years?
looked him up. He's worth $100 million. $100 million. Yeah, he's made $100 million, you guys. It's a highly charged subject.
They're all going in. You realize going in there supports Pedos
Yes.
because that admin knew.
Just the fact that they all know that their pastor's a pedophile.
There's no way he's been friends with someone for 30 years.
See, look at all these people that come into this church.
30 years and know she wasn't 12. They're not getting much video. Don't think there'll be more people showing up.
Yes, the Catholic Church needs it too, but today we're here. We're here today.
I
And that's what matters. Oh, there's the news guy setting up there. That's the guy we talked to. He's from the news station down there. That dude down there, hopefully he gets the word out.
Which one?
That guy we talked to, I think that's him down there, or somebody with their...
No, that's a different one. That's a white boy.
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
I
The
couldn't
other
see
day,
from
he
here.
He was white.
I couldn't tell from here.
I can't stop walking.
All these people coming to worship at the Pedo Church.
They can't be on this property. But this is not their property, right?
I think that's the easement. Don't quote me on it, but the police are right there. If they were going
You
to...
can't go past the
You,
sidewalk,
right. Normally
That's
with...
their property.
Normally with...
Saying that side of the sidewalk would be theirs. This should be.
Yeah, over here is not. This is city.
Yeah, normally protesting, you have the sidewalks as long as you don't block them, and like right-of-ways, where it's public property versus they're private. So, I think as long as we stay over here,
Oh, they're gonna come give us fucking water. Don't you even fucking dare.
I got my own water.
What the fuck? Give me my water. Context ad. We don't want any water. Go away.
Somebody said they like this
You don't
shirt.
want your water. Go support your pedo. Go support your pedo.
Sorry. Hi. I just outside.
You're not from the church?
I need to
Let's all talk to them.
I'm sorry. I'm very upset.
You're not from the church?
I don't work for Gateway.
No,
No.
you attend here?
I have attended. Yes. So you can choose to do what you want to.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think about the pastor being a pedophile?
I don't particularly have an opinion because I read what was said, and I'm just leaving it at that. I just thought I'd bring you guys
So you
some water.
support him?
Yeah, that really is the question.
I brought you water.
Well,
I could give a fuck.
I got my own water.
Pedo, and I don't care what you give us. For all we know, you probably are one.
If you were really sincere, you would stand and talk with us. You would stand and talk with us if you were truly sincere.
He's just doing
You can take that shit and shove it up where the sun don't shine, mister.
That is the kind of shit they do. That will alleviate his conscience that he put water there.
Did they, wait, no, wait.
Last day.
You know what? I've been posting online too, like just calling it out. And I said, I've been going to this church for 3 years. I've been a Christian for 27. And this, I've been sick all week. I'm just totally sick. And all I gotta say is this is not God. This is not God. This is a fallen man who needs to have a come to Jesus moment. Yeah. So thank you for being here.
I know more people it's happened to than not.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the stats are like
1 in 10, 4 in 10,
no, it's 1 in 3.
I know it's more.
I think it's 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. Yeah. No, I forgive you. You're fine. Thank you for being here. Just make sure you guys stay hydrated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you find a good church.
Yeah,
I really do. I hope you
will.
find a good church
Yeah.
that I don't want to step on their property, but that doesn't have this problem.
Exactly. Well, it's very prevalent. It's not just church. It's everywhere, unfortunately.
It is.
And I hope that this does something to open the eyes.
And it's girls and boys.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like you said, I'm a survivor, so I'm very familiar with this. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I know.
There, 1 in 3. How many of us, 1 in the 3 people that you see wandering around have been abused? I used to tell this when I had young men crying on the street. They were like freaks or whatever, you know, and it's just terrible.
And at the end of the day, just people understand that's not God. That's not God. God loves. God hates this. God loves me. And
You know, the hardest part though sometimes is listening to people who defend it.
Oh,
and that's the
making me
part that
sick.
makes me
it makes me sick.
It does.
And
Well,
that's
thank
why
you for
I'm
sharing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. It's so hard that people defend this, you know?
It's sick that they're going to the fucking church.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is. This hasn't curbed attendance at all. This is so gross.
Well, I'm not doing anything just yet. We're across the street, just in case you guys just get any chance or stuff like that. Is that okay with you?
Chance?
Yeah, if you guys.
We could.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So take this, swing it up underneath your shirt. Just go up underneath.
What channel were you with again?
8. ABC.
ABC?
This one?
Yeah.
Here?
Yes. It's not mine.
Yeah, I am amazed at how many people.
I'm going back over there and I'll go back over
Okay. What do y'all want to do? I think with
Any
Rob.
suggestions to chant? Tag on your TikTok community?
Oh, I'm YouTube.
Oh, YouTube community?
Yeah, any chance?
Let's protect our kids.
I do have a bullhorn.
Protect our kids.
Let me get back here. Put you back here again.
Let's think of something clever. Protect kids from pedophiles. Protect kids from pedophiles. Protect kids from your pastor. Protect kids from your pastor. You have a choice to go in, and you're choosing to go in. You're choosing to go
I'm gonna keep it in the shade over here so that it doesn't keep overheating. I gave up my sign and my megaphone. I gave up my megaphone to this girl. We have some news people. I'll just keep it right here. I get my sign is gone, my megaphone is gone, but I got my camera, so. Hopefully you guys could hear the lady that came up. She goes to this church and she just is going this one time. This is her last day here that she is going to go check out the church to see what they say, and then she's leaving because she's absolutely disgusted by this. Some guy from the church brought these. Nobody wanted them. The lady I was talking about from the church, that this is her last day, she brought all this water. But so, oh good, we got more people. I'm gonna go back in the shade so my phone doesn't overheat so you can see. We'll see if I can take this, if it won't overheat. We'll go over by the other side over here.
Do you realize how sick you people are?
Are you going over?
You
look like you were about ready to walk over there. I did too. I know. I think I might, but I'll wait till the cars are gone.
A 12-year-old girl was molested by your pastor.
Do you mind if I take that back again? Okay, thank you.
Ability to come out and tell it until now, and all
We'll take our sign over here.
No, they knew.
And we'll, there, now you can see them from there too. There we go. Get my stand.
There's another news guy.
Eddie with his, oh, he didn't, now he turned again. How many church elders knew? I want to make sure this message right here gets out. This is the one, this is my favorite of the signs I made. She was only 12. 12 years old, not a young lady. Fucking 12 years old, okay? No. Nope. Are you going in? Yeah, she was only 12 years old. If you don't know the story, this pastor, back when he was in his 20s, raped a little 12-year-old girl for 4.5 years. 4.5 years. And he's now a mega pastor, mega church, mega church pastor, worth $100 million. He's a pedophile. I see more people coming over here. There's some more people crossing the street. There they are. We don't go to churches with pedophile pastors. She was only 12. She was only 12. She was a child like yours right there. 12 years old. These people should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, he tried to cover it up by saying that she was a young lady that he just had a discretion with. The man became friends with her parents from the church, and they would let him and his wife and his child stay at their house. And he took advantage of that relationship to rape their daughter for 4.5 years. He raped her for 4.5 years. Let that sink in. He's now a mega church pastor.
He didn't rape her.
Yes, he did.
He didn't.
He absolutely did. Children cannot consent. It is rape. When you molest a child, it is raping a child. You can call it whatever you want. I will call it rape. Because a child cannot
Just saying,
consent.
when you're accusing somebody of rape when they haven't raped somebody.
It is rape when you molest a child. They can't consent. I do believe that. Absolutely. And to call it anything less is just watering it down. You are raping not only their body, but their soul. Kids cannot consent. Kids cannot consent. He's a pedophile. Yeah, some of them like to come by just all ha ha ha, waving and smiling, putting their windows down. They think they're so cute. They're pedophile supporters. They think that's funny. It's not funny. Yes, Gateway Church. They have a lot of campuses. It's a mega church. So they have a lot of campuses. This is just one of them. It's huge. Look at this. Look at how big this place is. This is only one of the entrances. It takes up, I don't know how many blocks and what the actual area is, but it takes up like 3 or 4 streets. It's huge. And this is only one of their campuses. Look at how big it is. It goes all the way down that street, way down there, that turns, that goes in, there's other entrances down there. She was only 12. I did hear on news today that because this pastor was a spiritual advisor, that he was fired from that job. I heard that. I haven't verified it, so take that as you will, but I at least heard that. He's starting to get some repercussions. This church should have fired him. He should have been fired from the church. He was allowed to resign from the church.
Should have never been allowed to resign.
He should never have been allowed to resign. Him and all of the elders that knew about this need to be held accountable. They have to be held accountable.
Hi, I'm Amy Smith. I'm Watch Keep.
Oh, do you mind if I put this on you, or I'll record you too? We're live right now.
Yeah,
I
I want everybody to be able to see. Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Lori Arnold.
Lori.
Yes, yes. Here, let me put this down because I want to.
I can't see, but I want everybody to meet everybody. This is 2 or 3 guys. And the person says she was only 12 and
I actually saw you on X. Yeah, and I wanted to tell everybody, Amy, it's Amy Smith.
Amy Smith, Watch Keep.
And I got you on YouTube too.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I really like what you're doing.
Yes.
Thank you.
so much.
Yes.
All right.
You guys follow Amy if you can. Amy Smith on X. She has been at her great personal cost to herself. She's lost family members. She has been calling out these pastors that are doing these horrible things like molesting children and things like that. I think this is the third mega church pastor that has had to resign in the last I'll say the last month. I think it's been the last few weeks. It is Amy Smith. She doesn't have, from what I saw, there weren't a ton of people on YouTube. So her presence on YouTube's a little smaller, but on X, she's got where she puts out all her stuff, and it's great there. Go there and check her out on X. Oh, do I have a mod in here? Can somebody look her up and share her link? If we still have Barry in here, or peace, love. I know it's AMY, Amy, AMY Smith. Do I think Cindy will tell her story? Well, she has told her story. I'm proud of Cindy for coming public with this. It always comes at a great price when you try to go against pedophilia. You would think everybody hates pedophilia, right? But even the people who say they are against pedophiles, a lot of times, when it comes to somebody that they like, whether it's their pastor or a friend or something, all of a sudden they got all these kind of excuses. And yes, and I agree, and religious tax exemption, absolutely.
not everybody that is here today is a pedophile. Is a criminal. Most of us, I choose to believe that most of us are here because we got sick. Most of us are here because we're broken and we're sad and we're trying to come together to heal ourselves.
Easy, right? Yeah, I'll leave that on you for a quick second.
Yeah, right. She was a nice lady. That lady over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, real nice, real soft-spoken.
Yeah. I just talked to one of the ladies that was the lady that was doing the interview, and she, whoops, I'll get down. Ugh, it's hot. She is not going to this church anymore, and she has a lot of questions. We were talking about that, about how you have a lot of questions, and honestly, like, I agree with her, what she was saying. You probably couldn't hear it, but what she was saying to the guy that was interviewing her, I'm sorry, they were looking at the sign, the guy that was interviewing her, that, you know, I don't think everybody that goes into this church right today is necessarily supporting this. Some don't know. some of these people, like the lady we talked to earlier that gave us the water, they're going to hear what the church has to say about this, and then that's their last day. So I mean, like, we have to remember, as hard as it is, because it brings up a lot of emotion, it brings up a lot of anger in people, people who've been abused especially, it brings up a lot of stuff. And we have to remember that everybody kind of deals with this in their own way. So some people are angry and whatever. We have to give people time to kind of digest this shit a little bit. And I think some people are shocked, and some like don't even know, but some people are very shocked about what's going on, and they're trying to figure this out. I think letting them know that it's not acceptable is a really good message for them to know. That's just my own personal views on that stuff.
Last week, what's been going on. Hi, I don't
Hi.
mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Okay. My name's Marissa. I'm with the Fort Worth Report.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been covering this past week what's been going on with Gateway Church and Robert Morris and how different former congregants have been kind of processing their thoughts, their reactions, their questions. Do you mind if I ask y'all a couple questions just about like what you're here for today and just about,
Well, we don't go to the church.
You don't go to the church?
We're not
Okay.
a part of the church. I'm actually an activist and a protester myself. And one of the big things that I have been protesting about is pedophilia and people exclusively inviting pedophiles on church. So that's why I'm here. I didn't even know there was going to be other protesters.
Oh,
So it's
really?
nice to see everybody
Okay.
here.
How
Yeah.
did you find out then, I guess, about the
I saw it on social media. I was already coming here. We were leaving the house, and then I saw there were going to be other people here. I was really happy.
Okay.
It was nice to see everybody here. I know there's some people over there that lady who's doing she's part of the church and stuff, so she might be somebody good there. With the short brown hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Have a good day. You said the Fort Worth what?
Fort Worth Report.
Oh, here, I'll get it on my, there we go, the Fort Worth Report, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I just hit you. Oh no, I abused you. I assaulted you.
Assault! Assault!
I can just get a drink. I'm thirsty. Church must have started.
Yeah, it looks like
Because all of a sudden there's nobody coming in and out.
it looks like the traffic's coming in.
Oh my God.
Good, huh?
Woo! Yeah. You want a drink?
Yeah, since you got it open.
There's water over there if anybody needs water bottles.
Saw somebody within your chat was saying, don't drink the water, it's probably poison.
People coming in. I have seen people who are driving by and going into the church who give the thumbs up
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had several.
and shaking their head yes and stuff. So I'm gonna guess they're like the other lady going there for answers and
Probably, I'm assuming, and then
or to
probably
have their say or
finding another church after that.
yeah. Try to protect my phone from the elements.
Is it getting hot?
Well, it overheated over there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, when I was over there.
Could if you had to.
I'm
maybe
gonna
put
stand
it
over in the shade. I think I'm gonna move over here. Oh, we got an American flag over there too. We're gonna be in you guys' way.
No, you're fine.
There we go. I got you guys in the shade now. Protesters. You haven't found anything on her? Okay. I don't know how to do that. Hold on a second. Hey, Eddie. Come here real quick.
No, I'm not. It's a free video back, so
Can I see your phone real quick? I'm gonna make you a mod, and then so I can link stuff in there, if that's okay. I may need a little help
We're
from
not
you.
going to have to do any mod duties.
No,
am I?
no mod duties, I
Okay.
promise. Oops.
What was that?
Oh yeah, you're going. You're going.
Okay, now, all right, now I can make, oh, there's peace, love, and unity. Okay. Okay, can we get, oh, you already did it. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see it in there. Sorry. Thank you, peace, love. I didn't know if you were in here or not. I was gonna mod up Echo. All right, let me see if I can see. Why is it not letting me? Oh, I'm having trouble. I'm so glad you're here, peace, love. Thank you. Peace, love. Can you look up Amy, A-M-Y, and her last name is Smith? Oops, let me get over here. If you could find her on X, let me see if I can. Well, Echo doesn't have Twitter. It looks like we got there's a decent crowd of people there. Got some more that came. You could, okay, let me see. Look, give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna take 1 second off of here, and I will send it to you. Let's see. All right, I got it in my hands. I'm gonna have to get off for just 1 second. Come up. Whoops. Okay, it should have come up. That is the link, and she'll share that. Oh, hi, Tricky Trixie. Nice to see you, girl. Hope the horsies are doing well. All right, give Echo back his phone. I'll be right back. I was just worried there was nobody modding.
Hi, I'm with the Dallas Morning News. My name's Matt. Would it be alright if I asked you a few questions?
Man, look, I don't do interviews.
Do interviews?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What about you, ma'am? Would you be willing to speak with me?
Well, I'll speak to you.
Would you be willing to speak on the record? Because we're trying to do a story about Gateway members' reactions to the whole.
Well, I'm not a
news.
Gateway member. You might want to. There were some members here, though.
Yeah, I talked to a few.
Yeah, there's a lady in the middle there. Her name is Amy. You might want to look at the bike. She's been on there.
Yeah, she's been following her on Twitter.
Yes. And I'm trying to see where the other ladies were that they did an interview earlier. but I don't see them anymore. No, I'm just an activist.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
yep.
Are you based here in Dallas?
No, I'm actually over in the Fort Worth.
Or, yeah, Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, and I'm about an hour away.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still kind of new to DFW, so for me, it's like everything's just like Dallas. So.
Yeah, I always just say
used to
Fort
like all
Worth.
the they were telling me last week, oh, go out to the church in Southwick. I was like, Southwick? Where's that?
I don't know anything here. I just moved to Texas from Indiana.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. But they're yep. Good luck to you.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.
You have a good day. Stay in the shade here.
Yeah, I can't do that Dallas Morning News, man. They tried to put a hit piece on me once.
The name of the ABC reporter. There's another sign. I like. There's a reason she's a survivor. Oh, I like that. I like that. I wonder how long their church services last.
I know, right?
Catch them coming back out.
That would be great.
That would be the time to get them, man, because they're all going to be coming out real slow, trying to get out. Yeah.
There's a ton of people here too, so
Oh, I know.
hopefully it ends soon.
Of course, they have like 4 exits, so it's,
Oh.
yeah. I wish this was the only one, but
Are you guys scattered out around different exits? Or
I'm
just
I'm not really with anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just kind of came and I heard right as we were leaving the house that more people were coming to protest too. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It wouldn't surprise me. They try to pull a fast one getting out of here, though, and going out. Some of these others.
I know, that's what I was
Because they
thinking.
know everybody's right here.
I know, I was thinking it would be neat to have people at all the exits when they leave church.
Yep, I agree. I don't know. There may be others at these other ones. I can't. I mean, heck, that entrance is way over there by that hotel over there.
Yeah.
So I can't tell. There may be people over there.
Could do a drive around while they're in church.
Yes, we could. We'll see. What, they'll be in there a couple hours probably?
An hour or so. Usually church service is about an hour, hour and a half. I don't know with these churches here. Late to church, buddy.
About it is, if they start going out these other exits, it's going to be so backed up. We'll be able to
see
we'll
and
be
just
able
go
to
over
see,
there.
and then we can go over there.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah, yep. Okay. There's what? Let's see. It's like my. Oh yeah, it won't even let me change. What the hell is wrong with my phone? I think it's the heat. I just had my battery changed. I was hoping that would help. Let me see if I can get it to. Yeah, look at it. Does it change? It just switches that. What the hell is going on? What did I do to my phone? I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so it lets me zoom in and out, but it won't let me turn it back. Shoot. It won't let me turn it back on myself. See, look at it. It like does a weird, it switches it back and forth, like from front to back. I want it front to back. Let's see.
I didn't get to fly it. I know Smiley did. I think that was it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I want live chat. I want all my messages. Oh, it is hot, you guys. I was trying to turn it around. Nope.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you can see me. I tried to turn it around so I could show you.
I thought maybe, you know, more.
That's right.
Yeah, that would
Oh, you brought water too?
Oh no, this is
All right, we're gonna hang out in the shade until. I'm just trying to figure out. I gotta figure my phone out.
That's okay. It's fun to watch. Yeah, I think with football, it's too much walking.
It didn't say on the social media what. Well, see, that's all it does. It didn't say on social media what time the church service ended. It just said what time it started. So I have no idea. Get my water though.
Can't wait to do those TCU football games when it's like 100 degrees outside.
Hey, I know I'm beaten. I'm done now.
That was my first game in Rochester. Was that TCU versus Colorado, I think. The very first one. Felt like it was like 120 degrees.
The field is so small.
Super small, and it was packed. Yeah, it's almost that time.
There's still some stragglers coming in.
At least with baseball, here it's indoors.
How do you do it when it's 114 now?
We gotta brave it. We gotta just go through it. We sweat.
Once you hit by ball.
I gotta get one of these hats.
Yes.
Wear it on football days and hope for the best.
It's hard when you protest. It's probably the same as protesting. You're standing out in that heat and there's just nowhere to go a lot of times to get out of it.
You need sunscreen.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm gonna walk over here. Eddie, I'm going over here. Now that they're stopped, I'm gonna go over here in this shade. There's another shade tree over here. I'll go over here.
Three main families that are attacking us, they all have ninth-grade girls in the students. And it's two of those daughters that are the ones that's going around and telling the other students that we're bad people, not to be trusted, and aren't fit to be serving.
Do you mind if I put this on video or not?
No, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, that's
I didn't know that there were families involved.
Oh, yes. And
I
they
thought
all.
it was just one pastor.
No, well, I mean, it's the one abuser, but these are the families protecting him.
Right.
There's families in the church that are
No,
protected.
this is at the Frisco campus.
Oh, okay, so a different campus. Okay.
Yes.
And Morris is the head of all.
Right, of all of them, right. I know they have a bunch.
And we reported a year and a half ago, we reported that one of their leaders, who was on the prophetic team, the altar prayer team, and over several groups, Bible study groups, he was
Way to
molesting his
support
grandchildren.
Hold on.
Pedos! Entitled rich
He was-
assholes!
He was molesting his grandchildren.
Oh,
His
wow.
wife called us to tell us.
Assholes!
So when we reported it to the authorities, like we legally are supposed to do, several families in the church were upset and accused us that Satan was using us to attack him because he's such a godly man and anointed, he would never do any of that.
Despite he was charged and arrested,
2 months
extradited 2 months later with felony charges.
Oh, really? Did he end up getting convicted and sentenced yet, or?
The trial keeps being delayed, but
Okay.
2 months after I reported it.
2 months. Oh, wow.
Fast, very fast.
You know.
3 girls.
So
all
his
under
trial currently is scheduled for October the 4th.
Okay. Yeah.
But he can't leave the state of Indiana. But the Frisco campus, the main individual that was attacking us and using his daughters to attack us and the students was promoted to elder.
Was what?
Promoted to elder.
Promoted to elder, yes.
And
And the campus pastors were instructed not to
not to
tell
tell,
anybody
yes.
about it.
And because of all of the tax that's been coming on us, the solution was just to ask us to step out of serving.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because all the
Get rid
students-
of the
yeah.
dissent.
Right.
Yes, they
Right.
wanted us to just
Drop it.
because
to
it's
just
literally
leave
black
and
and
shut
white, right?
Mhm.
Get rid of the dissent, not
Yes.
the child molest. Right.
Isn't that an interesting
It is. It is.
Or to stop I mean, that was slander. Those attacks on us were out bold lies, and they knew that and could be easily proven.
We've never
but
even
it-
met those families.
No,
We've never
no.
met them before.
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's a,
your fruit.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You will find that, and I'm sorry that has been happening to you, but that seems to be what happens to anyone who stands up against pedophiles, especially when they're well-known men or women. I'll say women too, well-known people. People just protect them at all costs, and they'll attack
I would
you.
do it 1,000 times over.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had not reported it, he would still be, to this day, he would still be molesting his grandchildren, and then have no telling how many other victims he has.
You know, because of like where he lived, the report was actually sent to Little Elm Child Crimes Against Children as well.
They just have family in Indiana.
Yes.
They live
Oh, I'm
here.
from Indiana. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I just moved here a while ago. Yeah. Yeah.
That's where the molestation took.
Oh, for a man.
The detective,
It's hot here.
Mary, the detective, she actually
Not only
called
that.
us, and while we don't know of any known victims here, she just wanted to talk to us.
Right.
And she was so sweet. She said, one day those girls might look, you guys up and tell you thank you. We're the only ones.
Who were stepping up to protect them.
Let me encourage you, because what I have personally seen just from Cindy standing up, so that one person, it's not just that there's a few protesters here. I have seen where people who are congressmen, our representatives, are talking about changing the laws here in Texas, and yeah. So I mean, like, even if the individual pedophile molester doesn't get their day of justice, we still are helping. Everybody that you are helping, everyone who stood up is helping other children. So really, thank you. I mean,
I know it's frustrating and it's been difficult, but if anything that we've done, if we can protect one child, it's all worth it.
We're accountable to God. That's
Yeah.
And He says it very clear. As Christians, we are called by God to protect His children.
mm-hmm.
When you get to heaven, how are you gonna respond?
I would like to personally, something that I have seen other people working on before, and that I would like to try to work on here in Texas, is holding, and I point out churches and organizations, because it's both, and that when they knowingly let a pedophile into the church, that they then, if that pedophile molests a child, they are then held civilly and criminally liable. Yeah.
That has begun to start in the school districts here around here.
Running for office.
Frisco, Prosper. The Prosper's already being sued because they,
Oh, are they?
covered up two little girls being molested by the bus driver for months, and they covered.
I believe that. I mean,
And
it's
that's the
it's
thing
just
that
a
people don't
shame.
understand is that always,
Here we go.
everybody knows, right? And the ones who are in the place to do it are
They know of
by
other
law
people.
are required to.
It's full of pedophiles.
You think like
So it's like
that
a
would never happen. In
organization
Prosper
for all
High School,
protecting each
just
other.
this past school year, the softball coach, a new player went to her and said,
I just know
3 of my
I've
other
seen the
teammates,
news
they said they were raped by another.
Oh, wow.
Female. And they are not, they're scared to come forward or whatever. The coach said to her, well, she's a really good player, so you guys just need to work it out amongst yourselves.
Deal with it.
I mean, literally, and thankfully her and the assistant were arrested.
Mhm.
It's just like, what? You
I
just,
people that I trust.
Yeah, it's hard to believe because I find even people who say, oh, pedophiles, how horrible. Save the children, save the children. And then when it's somebody they know or it's their pastor or go on, then all of a sudden they sing a different tune.
And they also have an interesting story.
Yes. So I appreciate you ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to go into the shade here for a minute and get my phone. Oh, that's my sign. Yay. You can keep it. No, you're good. I made a bunch so that they could be used if anybody came and didn't have one. All right, I just need to get in the shade. It's hot out there. Yes, God may forgive. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. God may forgive, but there are consequences for actions. And no. When you are forgiven for something, it doesn't matter how much forgiveness you get. There are still consequences for actions. And when you molest a child, the consequences are going to be very severe. Anybody who knows me knows that I believe in the death penalty for it. I think that we should rid the earth of pedophiles. That's my personal view. I have no people who are against the death penalty, and they believe in life in prison. But whatever it is, it's unacceptable how many people are getting away with this crime. And even when they are taken to the courts, they're not given much time. Some of them don't even serve any time. They get deferred sentences or, only so many years on the child sex registry. One thing we do is we need to get this pastor on the child sex registry. I don't know how we could do that, but people need to be aware. And don't you think?
I think Jesus would get mad at people for hurting other people.
Yes.
In the Bible, it does say how he would get mad.
Jesus, yeah. And who did he get mad at? The church leaders. I keep hearing online, he that hath no sin, cast the first stone. And I really heard somebody explain that really well and was saying, you realize that in that situation, you're misquoting that because that was the church leaders coming and trying to trip up Jesus and bringing forth miraculously just the woman who committed adultery, no man, but brought the woman to them and wanted him to have them to call for her death. And Jesus stood up for the victim of abuse. I think that's, what they were trying to do was abuse this poor woman. Jesus stood up for her, so they're kind of misquoting that, I think, a little bit. That's just my own personal.
I completely agree with you.
And everybody keeps saying, well, sin is sin. We've all sinned. I keep seeing all these excuses. Well, we've all sinned, and we all need forgiveness. And a sin is not just a sin.
Yes, you can have that point of view. You can think whatever you want to think. That's fine, but it's against the law.
Good point.
Against the law. And there's a reason there's systems in place for prison and jail for people that go out of their way to hurt others.
Yes, anybody who does that. Unfortunately, though, when I was talking to those ladies over there, it was reminding me that I've seen where there's politicians who are talking about changing the laws and stuff with this.
I know.
And I would love to see that. That would be some good that could at least come out of some of this, save more kids.
Exactly.
We're angry women, okay? We're sick of men abusing women. Stop abusing little girls!
There, they think it's funny. They think it's funny. That car right there, they thought it was really funny. It's sickening that some of these people think this stuff is just hilarious. I did see some people
It's a better reaction for them to laugh about it than to get angry.
Yeah.
So maybe it's opening their minds little by little.
I hope so. Do you know how long the church service lasts?
I think someone said till 5:10.
5:10.
I would. I don't know who knows. I just heard them talking about it every day.
Yes. For anybody who says there shouldn't be consequences and you believe in the Bible, let me just ask you, where am I going? I'm not a Christian. Where am I going? Is God going to judge me? Is he going to judge me and put me in hell? There is judgment. We should judge. God tells his people. People keep telling we shouldn't judge other people. Yes, we should. We should definitely judge. We need to judge spirits. We need to judge people and know where to put ourselves, what situations to put ourselves in all the time. You're supposed to be judging. So that's kind of a cop-out so that you don't have to take care of your pedo pastor problem, in my opinion.
Do you forgive Hitler? Is that...
Me?
No, not
like
you.
God does. I'm sure God.
Yes.
God forgives everybody of every sin as long as you confess. I mean,
You should forgive them. You should forgive. Okay, well, I know many Christians that are very upset over what the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And I know they
They wouldn't forgive
They
him.
wouldn't give Hitler
I keep telling people Jesus would be out here with us. And I think that's a fact. Like, he wants justice for the people who don't have a voice or aren't allowed to.
And that
Mhm.
Cindy didn't have a voice.
No, she didn't. Kids just don't have a voice when it comes to this. It's kind of sad, you know. That's why I got this shirt. Be their voice, because they don't really have one, man, and we have to use ours.
There was a similar situation with my cousin. She got groomed and raped by a youth pastor at her church. And he only went to prison. He did it to 2 young girls, and he only went to prison for 2 years.
2 years? See, I don't understand that. That drives me nuts.
Because the church, I think, helps pay for their bail, and they have the money to do it from these people, as we see here.
Gotta get back out of this
Turning in.
heat. Yeah. Every time I sit on the ground, something bites me.
Oh no!
I'm from Indiana. I'm not used to Texas.
I'm
And it's
from
hot.
Texas and I'm not used to Texas.
It's very hot.
It is hot. That's why my camera's already overheated a few
Oh my
times.
god!
I forgot to put on sunscreen, so that'll be fun.
It's a good thing you got a hat.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you guys from this area here?
We're from Denton.
Yeah.
Denton.
My mom is from this area, and so when she found out, she was very upset because my mom is the one, very loud, pink hat.
Oh, that's your mom. Okay.
Yeah, she.
Wait. That's your mom, and you are like so quiet.
Yeah. I guess we balance each other out.
Yeah, you do. Hello.
Let's make our own signs.
Well, people brought them.
One.
Yeah.
Right now, I think they're most of them are in church.
Kidding.
Yeah, we made some so that people could have extra and.
You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that many people's in that church right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're all giving their money.
Based on what happened?
Yes.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
I thought this would be.
They're all giving their money.
So a few people have laughed.
Huh?
A few people have laughed.
Okay, because you got started at 4, right?
Yes. You know what though? I will say because I talked to a lady who's from this church over there, and there was another lady that came and brought that big old thing of water over there to us, and she said, "This is my last day at this church. I came in because I want to hear what they have to say for themselves, and then I'm leaving." So I mean, and I've seen people that are going into this church who have given the thumbs. Now some of them just like ha 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 ha, but other ones are giving a thumbs up, going yep, you know. And so I think that I try not to judge every person that went into this church, because I think there are people that in there that are
going to stand up, probably.
either to stand up or to Because this has got to be shocking.
We were members.
Were you? Yeah, see, it's shocking.
Yeah, well, we stopped like maybe about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, it's been longer than that. It's been a while, but
Church, Mom?
I came a couple of times as a visitor.
so yeah, we were like 4 or 5 years ago when all this happened. It's like,
What do you mean 4 or 5 years ago?
y'all were just telling them that we were members about 4 or 5 years ago.
You were?
Yeah, at the Rochester Hills campus, and then off the Beach Street.
Yeah. Oh, I knew what they were up to when I came, and my cousin yeah, he was preaching. And I thought, who would have a
Oh, hi, Pluck.
conservative asshole preaching from their pulpit? I guess Gateway. And then I thought, this place is corrupt. And guess what?
So, you know what it was told.
They're corrupt.
Cricket day.
I mean, more corrupt than you can even imagine. A pedo.
I don't know about DC. I don't know who all. I tried to look up to see who all this pastor was associated with politically.
They showed that movie at their church.
I do know I've been looking, and from what I can see, this is not. I couldn't find the actual thing. I just heard it. Somebody else was saying it on social media. So take that as you will. He was kicked off, or fired, I should say. Morris was fired from the Trump Spiritual Advisory Board. Okay, so
These people that
fired, which this church did not. This church did not do that.
Yes, and it's always the people that are secretive. It's always the secretive people, you know?
And then demonize the people who speak out.
Yeah.
Who speak out more, especially children.
Yeah, and calling them demons themselves, when really, if you have a demon, it's going to be the pedophile.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
That's what I think our mission is so people can't say.
Yeah, look at how many people. Look at this. Look at all of these people. This is just one side. You got to realize. See all that? And now look. Over here, you got a bunch of cars. It goes all the way. There's the church, and then there's an entrance way, because this road right here, you go all the way down this road here and turn, and it goes across, and there's another entrance there, and then it goes out to the highway out there, and if you turn right and go back down, there's another entrance over there. So there's 3, from what I could count, 3 entrances. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to get away from this just a little bit so I could talk. Okay, yes, Pluck and I were thinking about doing some kind of the Pluck and Lori tour. The two of us, because we do come from very different political views. We come from just different ideas, and yet we both have some things that we really agree on a lot, and we're able to talk about things we don't agree with. And we were thinking about doing some kind of tour. There's some pedophile things that we wanted to take care of, and some other things. So look for that, hopefully. Around here in Texas, I think. I can't really let you in on all of it, but because it's not all my story. But yeah, there's some things that we have been talking about doing, live streaming and traveling around a little bit, possibly, if we can get. It'll take some money. We'll have to figure something out, but we're trying to make some plans. No, it's not just one political party, and that's something I would like to tell people, here. I want you guys to understand that my message is pedophiles are everywhere. They're in every organization. They're in every church. They're everywhere. they're pedophiles, and you have to be careful with your children, please. And I really hate it when I hear people say, not this group or not that group. Ah ha ha, it's not our group. Well, no. I don't care. I don't care what political party you're in. I don't care what organization you're in. I don't care what church you're in. You must be aware that there are pedophiles trying to get in. If there are children there, there will be political. There's children and power and money. You're going to have pedophiles. And I don't know why pedophiles seem to be drawn. Hold on. Thanks, ladies. Can I give you a hug? Yes, young men. People have to realize we think of girls, but it is boys. I have cried with old men on the side of the street who have been molested as children. It happens to boys. It's just not made as big a deal of or exposed or whatever. It hasn't been, but it does happen. And we're starting to find out more and more about it. Oh, so I was going on because about the political parties. Yeah, I find it disingenuous for people to think that just their political party is exempt from pedophiles. That's not true. That is not true at all. There are pedophiles of both Republican and Democrat. So please, everybody, just be aware, that's the whole thing. It's not to, people will always use this to blame one, like use it for political reasons. But the truth is that it's everywhere. I just wanted to talk back there so that I didn't interrupt everybody over here. Oh, I got a stool. I brought a stool.
Way to get everybody to Pedos. Good job. Have trouble sleeping tonight?
This is awesome stool, man. I got this for my fishing and my protesting.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
You guys see this? Look at this is awesome. I love these little stools.
Where'd you get it?
The dollar store of all places. $10. Yeah. Yeah, I'm poor, man. I gotta get cheap stuff, but it works.
Me too.
And it's lightweight and it has a little thing you can put it on your arm. I love it. I don't like to stand too much. I like to sit.
Next time I bring it for the shade.
Well, some people are leaving church, it looks like. We'll put it like that. We lost some of the protesters. Some of them went home. But we still got some people here, as you can see. It just amazes me, like, when you open your eyes and start listening, how much pedophilia is just running rampant. And people excusing it. That's what...
And the excuses I hear are they go to far lengths.
What?
Certain people go to far lengths.
Far lengths, yes.
To excuse such behavior, and it's happening to children.
I actually used to be a part of a group of protesters that were protesting different things. It had nothing to do with pedophiles or nothing like that. It was more like right-wing stuff, okay? So like when something happened with our leadership, you know, and people were upset and somebody used it as a power grab to take over. He calls himself Santa, of all things, okay? Yeah, big guy with a big old Santa beard. And he like took over the group of protesters and made it into something, a movement. He actually made it a business, believe it or not. And then he started letting he let a couple convicted level 3 sex offenders. One he molested his stepdaughter for like 3 years. He convicted, he pled guilty. And he let him live with children in a parking lot, along with an underage role play porn person. She was in charge of who got to live stream there around the children. So people couldn't see that they had the pedophiles there. They were trying to hide them. I got so upset because like that was, in a way, that was like my name.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, you know, and stuff. And they were trying to bring us back to a moral society. This was a Christian moral society. And I'm like, you're kidding me. You're preaching this stuff and you're protesting for it and you're letting pedophiles live with children. There's nothing less moral than that. So that's what got me into because I've protested a lot of different stuff, but the pedophile thing, man, I left my home and lived in my car for like 3 months. Every day going and we in West Virginia, DC, try to think where, Virginia. People just letting us live in their homes, people helping us out and stuff. Oh yeah.
I'm glad to hear that people were.
Yeah.
So
and there's another group that's over at in DC.
Overheated.
Come in the shade in DC that I found out we're associated with that group. And when I went to tell them, hey, you know, about the pedophiles and stuff, they just, again, excused it. They actually had a pedophile that was in the jail giving prayers on their live streams and stuff. And so I started protesting them too.
Oh, good.
You know, and other people have too. And it really brought, what was wonderful about it was it brought...
Did you give all your money to pedos? Pedos? Did you support pedos? Did you give all your money to pedos, assholes? Rich, entitled assholes!
What I loved about it the most beautiful thing was it brought together, instead of dividing, it brought together people from different political parties. Yeah, we had people from both sides coming together. It was beautiful. We had
light to a lot of different perspectives.
yes, people who would maybe protest each other at times were actually joining together to protest this one cause.
Really have a
Yeah, I was.
There's beauty in it.
There was a beauty in it. It was. I still have people. I live stream. I started live streaming because I was protesting, and like I have a girl. She's called Pluck the Patriarchy. She's very very on the feminist side, you know, and
right
stuff.
There with her.
See, yeah, and me and her, man. Sometimes we do disagree about some things, you know, but we're able to talk about them now.
I think it's good to have your opinion, and it's good to voice your opinion and hear other different perspectives to learn.
Oh, sure.
I think from both sides.
I gotta chase the shade here. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm actually wanting to go to school for sociology to learn about social justice. So.
Hold on a second.
Just get out of church.
pedo supporter. If you stand with him,
You are a pedo.
I'll ask you, do you stand with this pastor? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to attack you.
You're supporting men.
I know. I'm just asking you, do you stand with this?
Did you
Okay, I'm just
support pedos
asking.
today? Good for you.
Yeah, I was, that's why I wanted to ask you.
I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, and I
Pissed, and I'm pissed at that shit too. Is she questioning all the Jeff Epstein shit?
yeah.
How about that? Where's the news with all the Jeff Epstein shit too? It's not just here, it's there, it's everywhere, and it's all bullshit.
It is bullshit. It's everywhere.
all
It's
bullshit.
everywhere.
Every single bit of it, and I'm so pissed.
I'm
I'm pissed at people like that. Who the hell does she think she is?
I think that people, I'll be honest, I think people are angry and they're upset and their emotions get away with them. Yeah, and then sometimes they attack the wrong people. But so I'm sorry if you were attacked.
Well, you don't have to say you're sorry. You're kind and you're being truthful, but that chick is not kind or truthful. She's a nasty predator self.
Well, may I ask you, were you at the church where they?
I went into the church
Did
because I
they-
want to see what they have to say.
That's what I was. I've been saying that I think some of the people wanted to know. Yeah.
Say, okay, this was my church, and this is where I came to heal from that shit.
Yeah. From being attacked. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it,
exactly. From being attacked by nasty ass people.
Yes. So I'll let you go. I'm sorry, but God bless you. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm gonna put my phone though in the shade here.
So sick. These people driving out of here. They support. It's so gross. Look at your first and last name and spell it. That's why sign. Tell us what it says and what you mean by it. And this pastor has tried to make this out like this was fair. This was not a girl. This is a 12-year-old child. And that is how what do you want to see happen? I was inside to listen to their speech. This started off, they're saying they continue their church, of course. They launched an independent inquiry into it. What do you think? Well, I'm from special officer. Let me know. It would be nice if I'm not a member of this church.
My mom's having a great job today. I just have to stand in the shade. I feel bad.
I know a member here. She's on my Facebook. She's one of my class member. She went to Tiny High School.
use it right there. It's hot.
It is hot.
Amen, sister. That was good.
Pets of practice. There's a lot of pedophiles out there to
Yes, I know. It's insane how many I know.
every day almost. There's a new
Yeah.
one on social media been revealed, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, do you guys need some water? Do you have
Oh,
one?
I got some. I have some. Thank you. You think they're coming out the other?
Well, there's 3 entrances.
Oh.
So that's why, like, there's one over that way, and there's
Should we
one
go
right over
to
there.
other ones?
Well, here's what my boyfriend's over there, and here's what he said. He said, you know what, when they start leaving, we're going to notice if they go to a different entrance. So, I mean, we could either put people at all the entrances, like at least a couple entrances to get both of them, or if we see they're sneaking out one way or the other, we can just go over there.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I think we should.
Yeah, I thought so too. It would be nice to get at least a couple, like that one and this one. The other one goes out on that street way over there by that building. It's like right past that building, there's another entrance.
Let's see.
We should be able to see when they come out.
Yeah, which side they're going.
Charge my phone. I'll put it on a charger. It's nice to see some young people out here. How old are you guys?
I'm 23.
I figured in your 20s. Are you guys very active at all with like any kind of protesting?
I'm trying to get into it. Get involved.
I heard 2 of you say something.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get involved. I've actually reached out to Outreach for Denton and trying to get involved in some of their pride activities that they're doing.
Okay, so is that your kind of your niche then? Everybody has a niche, so
yes,
yeah.
I'm gay, and so
Uh-huh.
I've experienced a lot of trauma, like especially from the church.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just want to help advocate for people and fight for change.
Yeah, you know what? I grew up in the church, and like I don't like sit and advertise. I don't look at, you know, but bisexual is hard. It's very hard to tell people's, you know, sexual just by looking at them. So I can fly under the radar really easy.
Oh yeah.
You know? And I have a boyfriend, and I was married for 20 years to a man, you know. So I mean, it's like, you know, it's not. But I only tell people that when it's like there's a reason for it, you know. And growing up in the church, I've seen, like, I had a gay cousin, male cousin, you know, and how they get treated, and I know they own. I know.
Yeah, it's a lot of hate that comes from the church when it should be a place of acceptance and love.
But you know what? I have a lot of friends who are, and even like my boyfriend, you know, that believe that biblically gay is wrong. And I'm always like, you know, there's a difference. There's a difference in people who believe that and love people, and they don't make a big issue out of it.
Something that a lot of,
You know what I'm saying? Who can love?
Tell them that religious people, anyone that believes that, the scripture that was written thousands of years ago says man and boy. But when King James did it into his version, it became man and man. It was translated from many different Ancient Hebrew says man and boy, talking about pedophilia.
But my
Oh,
thing
really?
is-
Because see, I've even heard that homosexuality, the word is in there now, but it got put in a revision, and the guy actually said that, oh yes, I made a mistake and all that. So,
Not to interrupt.
No,
Can
yeah.
you put your sign back up so I can
Oh.
shoot it? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
No,
there you
you don't have to hold it.
Oh,
You
okay.
can continue talking
Okay.
to them, but let it sit.
let it sit. Okay.
Yeah, that way I can.
But so yeah, I get all that. But you know what? Really, honestly, we have to let people believe what they believe. They're gonna believe what they believe. As long as people are still loving, I have friends. You know, it doesn't bother me. There's stuff that other people do that I think is wrong too, and I still am fine with them. I'm still their friend. I'm still nice to them. I'm still loving. That's what Jesus was. Jesus didn't come to. He was there to love people. You know, not to sit and. You, and people that do that, like I've had people like on private chats, you know, that say they love me, sitting there calling me abomination. I'm sorry, but you start using abomination and stuff, that's very demeaning.
Grandma
And
always said when you point the finger, you have 3 pointing back.
yeah, exactly, girl.
Always heard that.
She was right. Grandma was right.
It's just, it's funny to me because people will argue, especially Christians, certain Christians will argue that being gay is a sin, but isn't judging a sin? Judging others in a hateful way, that's a sin.
There's so many sins. Really, honestly, what is sin? Sin is something that is maybe not the best avenue. So like what they would say, this was sin because it's not good for me. It's not the best decision.
We're eating pork.
Having sex before you're married, you know, they would call a lot of stuff a sin. It's just because it might not be the most advantageous thing for you to do, and it might be a little harmful, you know. There's consequences sometimes. It doesn't mean that you're evil or, you know, and so I think when people can kind of look at it that way instead of it being a judgment on people, it's just, it makes it a little different.
It's become a judgment.
Yeah.
It's become a way, like, there's people that are sent to, what is it, camps.
The camps, yeah. It's not re-education, but it's to de-gay them or whatever, yeah.
And that to me is hateful. Like that you need to allow these children to embrace who their true, authentic selves are. And
Agreed.
if you don't, that's abuse. You're not allowing your child to live authentically. Be 100% themselves, and that's
harmful.
Yes. Also, the way
harmful.
the church looks at, like, just the unequality of how they see sin. Like, I know many people that judge our relationship, but someone who's with someone and they're not married and they're sleeping together, that's not as bad. It's still a sin.
I know.
So
I know.
It's just not equal. There isn't any equality in any aspect of. I feel like just being in America.
Yes.
Just to put it that way.
As long as you're not hurting another person, I feel like have at whatever you want to do, you know. I mean, honestly, I don't agree with some things that some people do, but they don't agree with stuff I do. So, you know, as long as I'm not hurting someone else and you're not hurting someone else, you know, we should be able to get along. So have you guys been to any of the Pride events around here this year? I can't hear you.
We've been to like a vendor. It's like a vendor setup thing, but we only like stopped by. But there's actually on the Denton Square, there's a mini market thing happening where there's going to be a bunch of vendors. I'm not sure if it's Pride related, but it's...
There are some, I think, that are Pride related.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just to, like, my friend is actually giving a lot of her proceeds, what she's making to, I think it's the organization you volunteer for.
Oh, okay, Pride Denton.
I think
Is that what it's called, Pride Denton? Okay.
It might have been something else. I'll have to ask her.
Yeah.
But it's something that you probably might want to know about.
I really like your sign. I'm gonna get that. I want to just put it. I love this sign. I didn't notice it before how detailed it is, like with the handprints and stuff. Oh, I really like that.
Thank you.
That's powerful.
Yes, it is.
Yes, actually, I got put in not for gay stuff, but I got put into a Southern Baptist
youth home when I was 16 going on 17. I actually had to sign myself away because I was almost 17. I was from Michigan, got sent to Louisiana. So I know, I was only there for 3 months, but I saw people being abused and yeah, it was not good. And I just can't imagine like also adding in the gay thing too, you know, them trying to de-gayify you or whatever. It's just so silly.
It's not possible.
No, it's not.
Changing who you are entirely.
Exactly.
I'm sure that was very traumatic. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
And that's why we're out here. And we have to try to
I think church letting out.
I want to know when they're going to get out.
I think right now. Here come a bunch of people.
Okay. Okay, all right. Well, let's see. We got the little security guy in this. Oh, jeez. I think it was Denton that I was in. Is that the one with the really good ice cream?
Yes, Beth Marie's.
Yeah, I think it is, where they've got all different really kinds of really cool. Okay, so I was there actually. I call them Hot Wheels. The governor Abbott was there with, and I can't remember his name, but it was he was doing a political thing for right before the elections, and there were some really cool protesters there. I ended up going to having a beer with one of them. He's from the Democrat Party, and they were out there protesting against. Of course, the Republican Party, you know, but yeah, really cool guy that they meet there in Denton. I think he said on Mondays.
Oh, okay.
A group of that he invited me to come to. Yeah, I find all of it interesting. I've gotten so sick of politics and all the political games that the politicians play on people.
Yes, I feel like I just can't help but feel like it's the poor against the rich, but also the minorities against the people who have privilege. And
coming up. I think you hit it on the head with the first one. It's economic, and it's the people who are in power and want power, have power and money against the rest of it, and they have us fighting over so many different things. That if we would just realize that we can put some issues aside and work together against them, because they're trying to destroy all of us. I think I really do. Even like a lot of them are pedophiles. Like this Epstein Island thing, that's not just one party. I think there's a lot of people from both parties in that.
I think you would really get along with my mother.
Your mom, I would love to meet her someday.
Yes.
If you're involved in any protests, I protest, but I also like to live stream protests. I love going and being the live streamer, and so I've gone to a few of the. Like I've done the drag show with the kids and stuff. Like I've gone and just videoed them and stuff. I think I was in Denton there too, in Fort Worth, and there's been a few of them and stuff. And yeah, it's just.
Isn't it crazy that like people argue that drag queens are harmful to children while there's pastors out here doing this to children?
Yes, people. That's why I keep saying people need to realize that really it's everybody. Anywhere there's children, somebody that is a pedophile is trying to get in. It doesn't mean everybody's a pedophile. It means that we also have to be aware and be mindful and watchful.
Yeah, it is everywhere, but it's just, I haven't heard, I have yet to hear a story about a drag queen that has abused a child. I have not heard that. But, of course, they get ridiculed.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting up here with my sign now.
Okay.
It's time to get up here, guys. They're coming out of church. Let's go stand with her. I'm going to put you guys right here.
Disgusting. You are disgusting people. You support pedos. Move on. Nobody cares what you say, blonde bitch.
I don't know. So I have no feelings about
Support pedos. Give your 10% to pedos. Good job. Way to give your 10% to pedos. Nice job, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back. You gave your 10% to pedos. Support pedos all the way.
Don't
Sleep
excuse
in tonight.
pedophiles.
Giving your money to pedos.
Protect your children.
Good job giving your money to pedos. Are you happy with yourself?
She was only 12 years old.
Don't try to sleep tonight.
12 years old.
They're not real Christians.
What?
They're only pretending. They're pretenders. People are pretenders. They support pedos.
Get them all.
Protect our kids. Protect the kids. Protect our kids. Protect our kids. Protect the children. Protect the children. Good job giving your money to pedos, pedo. Great job. Protect the children. Protect the children. Sickos. Y'all gave your 10% to pedos? Good job supporting pedos. Fuck y'all. Fuck you.
You love your pedo church?
Did you give your money to pedos? Did you give all your money to pedos, asshole?
She was sitting there yelling, I love my church. I love my church.
Did y'all give all your money to pedos, fuckers? Did you give your money to pedos today? Check the box that you gave your money to children. Supporting pedos. Good job. Protect the children. Supporting pedos. Children. Good job supporting pedos. Children. Good job supporting pedos. Children. Y'all gave your 10% to pedos. Protect the children.
What are they
Why don't
doing?
you pray for the victim?
Pray for your pedo pastor.
For the victim.
Oh, look at him.
Fuck you.
Protect the children. Protect the children, you fake Christians.
Pray for the victim. Pray for the victim. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. Well, I think they need to do more than pray for the victim.
You just said pray for the victim.
They came up here. Get away from me, you fucker. Oh, protect your daughter. Oh, are you gonna protect your daughter?
Protect the children. Protect the children. Stop supporting pedophiles. Stop excusing pedophiles. Stop excusing pedophiles. Stop excusing pedophiles.
Stop giving your money to pedos.
Stop excusing pedophiles.
Stop excusing pedophiles!
Disgusting.
Stop excusing pedophiles! Oh, that look. Got that look like, I'm so much better than you. Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles!
Protect the children.
Protect the children! Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles!
Oh, that's real Christian, asshole.
Stop excusing pedophiles!
Way to support pedos. Good job. Way to support pedos.
Stop excusing pedophiles! No excuses! No excuses! No excuses! Protect your daughters! Protect the children! Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles! I don't need your wave! Stop excusing pedophiles!
Stop supporting pedos. Pedo supporters.
Stop excusing it!
Pedo supporters.
No excuse! No more excuses! Stop! Stop excusing it! No excuse! Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles! She was 12 years old! He's a pedophile! Stop excusing pedophiles! Protect your children! Stop excusing it! Stop excusing it! There's no excuse!
Welcome to Gateway Church, everybody.
This is Gateway.
Pedo supporters.
Stop excusing pedophiles! Protect the children! Stop excusing pedophiles!
Recognize anybody? Because these people support pedos at Gateway Church. Protect the children! These people support pedos at Gateway Church. All these people support pedos at Gateway Church.
Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles! Protect your kids! You got a little girl in there!
These people support pedos at Gateway Church. These people support.
She was only 12! She was a child!
These people support pedos at Gateway Church. 12 is still a child. These people support pedos. Your right church members knew that a 12-year-old girl was molested. Your church knew a 12-year-old girl was molested.
Kids cannot consent! Your pastor is a pedophile! Your pastor is a pedophile! Your pastor is a pedophile!
Protect the children.
Protect your kids! Protect your kids! That's sick! You see that little kid? He put up the L sign. They've indoctrinated their children to believe that pedophilia is okay. They see their parents defending pedophiles, and yeah, it's the weirdos who are standing up against it, right?
Cindy was only 12 when she was molested. Protect the children.
it's funny?
Let's do you.
You think it's funny?
Let's do you. She was only 12.
12 years old! Kids cannot consent!
These people are Pedos supporters. Did you support a Pedo today? You're proud of yourself?
Protect the
Did you support a
children.
Pedo? Yes, you did. You went to this church.
Your pastor's a pedophile! Kids cannot consent!
She was only 12.
Pedos today. Good job.
She was 12.
Way to support Pedos. Good job.
Your church
Did you
knew.
give your 10%?
Your church knew
Did you give
12-year-old
your
girls
10%
molested
today?
by your pastor.
You gave your 10% to Pedos. Check it out.
Protect the children.
Did you give your 10% to Pedos?
Stop excusing pedophiles! It's not funny. Pedophiles aren't funny. Raping children isn't funny.
Are you glad you gave your money to Pedos? Fuck you.
Protect the children.
Did you give your money to Pedos? Are you happy?
Protect the children.
Did you give your money to Pedos? Your 10% to Pedos?
Protect the children. Protect the children. 12 is not a young lady.
12 is a child.
12 is not a young lady.
All these people support Pedos.
Stop enabling pedophiles!
All these people support Pedos.
Protect your children.
Stop enabling pedophiles!
Protect the children.
Stop enabling pedophiles!
Your church knew a 12-year-old girl was molested by your pastor. Protect the children.
Did you give your 10% to Pedos?
Protect the children.
Stop excusing pedophiles! Stop supporting pedophiles! Stop supporting pedophiles! Stop supporting pedophiles! I can't hear you.
Where can I park to come and stand?
Go right down there. There is a school. Okay, thank you. Okay, she's coming back over here.
Protect your children.
One of the members coming back to join us. Yep. That's what she said. She wanted to know where she could park so she could come back down.
Not a young lady. Protect your children.
You guys, I think that lady that just stopped over here, she wanted to know where she could park so she could come back over here. It would be nice if they joined, some of them joined us.
Protect your children. Protect your children. 12 is not a young lady.
It's not funny.
A 12-year-old was molested.
They sit and smile like it's a joke. It's not a joke and it's not funny. They think it's so funny. Stop enabling pedophiles! The pastor that molested Cindy when she was 12 through 16 is worth $100 million. Here's where he got it from. These people right here. They should be ashamed of themselves.
They support Pedos.
Stop enabling pedophiles!
Your pastor molested a girl, 12-year-old girl. 12 is not a young lady. 12 is not a young lady.
Stop enabling pedophiles! Stop enabling pedophiles! Stop defending a pedophile.
Pedo! Did you get your 10%, bitch?
She's been here like 3 times. 12 is not a young lady. Your pastor molested a 12-year-old girl. And he's on his yacht right now. Protect your children.
Stop excusing pedophile. It's sick. It's sick to protect a pedophile. I don't have to pray. They always want to give that, God loves you, pray, while they abuse children and enable it. They're sick. They got a sickness of the mind.
12 is not a young lady.
Know anybody? Everybody who went to church here today supports pedos.
12 is not a young lady. Your pastor molested a young girl. And he's on his yacht right now.
Stop defending pedophiles! Stop excusing pedophiles! Why does it not surprise me? We got a trucker. Stop excusing pedophiles! Protect your kids!
Mega churches.
Protect your children.
Pedo rings. Great job supporting pedos. Way to support a pedo, pedo.
12
Good job.
is not a young lady. 12 is not a young lady.
Good job supporting pedos, pedo.
Stop supporting pedophiles. Stop supporting pedophiles.
I've got a teenage daughter. I've got a teenage daughter.
Have your 18 sex.
Stop excusing pedophiles!
And that's it. Why do you guys think that we're excusing it? We're not excusing it. The entire church is in shock over this.
The elders.
Okay.
They're still going back to 2005.
Do you call him out?
Hold on, because I don't worship Robert Morris. I worship the Lord Jesus Christ. That's who I worship. I don't worship Robert.
Have you got an answer for this yet?
And you know what?
Have you got an answer for it yet?
Well, no, because I'm part of a congregation that is not part of upper leadership. Okay? Again, I am just as shocked over it as you are.
Good.
And I have a teenage daughter, so how do you think that hits me?
Probably pretty hard. I would hope. I would hope.
The same as you people.
I would hope.
Okay.
And I think
But
there's
to
some
make
people
the
that
statement,
came
why
here.
do we still come to this church? Because we don't worship a man.
But the man,
Well, okay, we worship
was in
the
charge.
God-man, Jesus Christ. We worship the God-man, the Lord, the creator of the universe, Jesus Christ. We don't worship Robert Morris. And honestly, I'm asking you right now, respect my space and stop recording me.
no. Absolutely not.
Okay, you are technically on church property right now.
Okay, there you go.
You're technically on church
There we go.
property.
Now I'm not.
Okay.
So I record everything.
I'm trying to be kind.
I'll be kind. I'm not yelling at
okay.
you.
So if you want to show kindness, respect my wish, because I'm obviously not doing anything you guys, but just asking questions.
Respect us, and especially people who have been through sexual abuse.
You got a First Amendment right to
I got every right. My
what
right
makes
is.
you think I don't respect? What makes you think I don't respect? I've had several friends that have been sexually abused. So how do you think?
You know
the
that
news of
supporting
this
this
affects
church.
me also? No.
Let me ask you. I will
Supporting
ask you instead of condemning you. I will
As
ask
far as
you.
as far as I'm concerned, anybody responsible for hiding this should face a certain level of justice for this. So let's get that out.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So now, again, this building is not Robert Morris. This building is a church for the Lord Jesus Christ. Period. You can say whatever you want about the leader. You can say you want about whoever was complicit in hiding it. That's fine. But to say, why do we come to this building still? Because there are still thousands of believers.
And you don't think they can believe in Jesus and believe in God and worship God anywhere else than this church? If you don't worship this church and their leaders, why are you here? When you found out that they excused pedophilia and you bring your daughter here. Did you bring your daughter here today?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because she's doing her own stuff. She's
Really?
She's old enough now.
Well, if you have a daughter, don't bring her here.
Well,
because you want to know why?
Well,
Because
guess
they've
what?
proven that they will.
I'm
They will.
exercising my First Amendment right and telling you, don't tell me what to do with my daughter. I raised my daughter in this church, and she loves Jesus.
You better hope that she didn't get molested.
Oh my gosh!
In this church where they
This
enable
is exactly what I'm
pedophiles.
talking about. All of you fools are saying because one man screwed up, the entire
Not
church
one
is
man.
screwed up.
Not one man. Read that.
Well, then,
how many church leaders knew about this?
You accuse these great people that come and serve now of being molesters also.
I didn't call anybody
Yes,
here a
you
molester.
just-
I
you
never
just
did call
did.
anybody
You
a
just
molester
said, how
other
can
than
I
him.
bring my daughter here, knowing that she could get molested
And
too.
she could get molested. You have a pastor that's a molester. You have a pastor, and you have people in leadership who excused it and covered it up and didn't tell you people.
There are thousands
So-
of volunteers here that are perfectly good followers of Jesus that are not guilty of what he said. So for you to come and say, why have I brought my daughter here, and you're lucky she hasn't been molested.
When you're in a church where
you
they
are
literally
accusing
let a
thousands of
pedophile
good
in the
Christ followers
in the
of
pulpit.
performing a crime and performing
No,
sin that
no, I
they
didn't.
haven't.
I did not
And
accuse
that's the
anybody of
blanket that I'm
pedophilia
talking about.
other than your pastor.
That's the blanket I'm talking about, is the fact that you guys hold signs with very limited words on here, throwing accusations at thousands of good Christ followers.
You mean like the ones that came out and said, we support our pastor? Those nice, wonderful Christian people?
I don't speak for them. I'm giving you my word.
You are. You're trying to say
come
because
and
I
worship
say
Jesus.
to stop
worship
accusing
Jesus. I don't
pedophiles
worship
that I
Robert
am accusing everybody here of being a molester. That's what you said.
No, you just said that.
That's what you said. I never said everybody was a molester.
Okay, let's take that tape, put it out on the internet so that they
It's
can
on
hear
live
you.
right now.
Fine, then everybody can go and hear your words and tell me about the fact that you even accused. It's like, well, you're
y'all
lucky
are
my
gonna
daughter.
be excusing.
You said you're lucky.
Absolutely.
My daughter hasn't been molested.
Yes.
So
I hope
you're
she hasn't.
accusing people other than Robert Morris of doing it.
Dude, they allow pedophiles in your church. You think your pastor's the only one?
You think the bulk of
You
the
think your
body of this
pastor's the
church
only
knew.
one?
You think-
No, I don't believe that. I do not believe
Why
that.
are you throwing
But
the wild
now,
accusations? Why are you throwing the wild accusations?
I did
at the-
throw wild.
at
Maybe you heard
tens of
somebody
thousands-
else.
Tens of thousands of people had no idea. So why are you throwing them underneath the same bus as
I'm
Robert?
not throwing them
You
in the
just
same bus.
did, and now
But
you're
once
lying
you
it.
support it, then you are.
I never said I supported it.
Once you
There's thousands
excuse
of people here
pedophiles,
that don't support it, and they're appalled.
well, good. Have them hold.
So
have them hold the
stop
church leaders.
throwing the
Have
blanket
them
on
hold
everyone.
the church leaders
Stop throwing the blanket
accountable.
on everyone.
Don't be like the blanket. Why don't you stand up? Go ahead, say that your pastor's a pedophile.
I have no problems with saying
Say it
that
then.
he committed a crime.
No, not a crime. He molested a little girl.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so your pastor's a pedophile. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now go to your elders and make them accountable
the
too.
church body, though.
Are you a Biden supporter?
A Biden supporter? You're gonna make this political?
You all doing this trash.
No. He's actually a Trump supporter. He's a Trump supporter.
Trump gonna be
You
a
are
three
like
time.
you are like
So forget about the damn Trump and Biden going. This is about a pedo. This is about a pedophile that had been in behind the pulpit for over 30 years, man.
It's not about politics. It's not about politics. It's about pedophiles.
You are paid artists.
Nobody's being paid. We paid our own gas to get here. A lot of these people are people who have been abused. That's right. Fuck pedophiles. Tuh. They tried that on the wrong person, didn't they? They went to a Trump supporter and started calling them Biden supporters. Ha ha ha. Always making it about.
Because this is my church.
And you support pedos. Wake up.
Whatever.
Your church is
Your
full of
analogy
pedos.
is so
There were-
warped,
there were
just
two-
like whatever else.
There were two ladies here telling me it wasn't just one pastor.
Why aren't you this upset at the pedophile? Why aren't you this upset at the pedophile? Go yell at Robert Morris.
Yeah!
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
And you're not like Christ, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You want to turn around and judge everybody else with that mouth?
No, just you.
You're putting curse words and pedophilia in the same sentence? Really? That's sick. No, because the heart that commits pedophilia is way different than the heart that steals a pack of gum or says a curse word. You're ridiculous.
Sir, Matthew 18:6.
You place a millstone around the neck if you touch a child, and they bury them to the depths of the sea. God is clear about touching children.
Don't excuse pedophiles. It's not funny. We don't need your waves. We need you to stand up for the victim and hold these church officials accountable for what they knew. Thank you. Yes, she was 12. Thank you. Did you see that? They had a sign in there. She was only 12. That other guy needed to direct his anger, instead of at the people protesting it, he needs to direct his anger at the church and at his church officials who let him down and let his daughter come to a church with pedophiles. Yeah, they did dip. The Popo dipped, yep. Popo took off as soon as the people started coming out.
These people support pedophilia. Take note. Anybody you know?
We got more people over here.
The whole church is involved in it.
I love that sign so much, Eddie. How many knew? That's the problem. Not only was the pastor a pedophile, but how many of these people, the elders, the people who were supposed to be in charge of this church, knew? Yeah, smile. It's not funny. Stop excusing pedophiles! You made a pedophile rich! Stop! At the expense of children, no! Oh, she did come back. I think she did.
Don't you read the Bible? God is very clear on not touching children.
Read your Bible.
Can I see your sign?
Clear about protecting
Oh,
children
yes.
from predators.
Yes. Are you the one that I was talking to and I told you where to park or no?
I'm Valentina.
Valentina. Okay. There was one lady that asked me where parking was and I told her it was down there. I thought she was going to come back here. I couldn't remember. I see so many people come out of here.
No, I think it was me. Were you with her?
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay. I'm glad to see you come back.
Well, no, I always keep my word, and there's nothing more that I hate than a liar, and that's a pedophile.
Yeah, I know.
And I work in a federal prison.
Do you? Yeah. And that's where he belongs, you know? I mean, it...
Well, technically, it did happen in Texas and Oklahoma.
Right.
And therefore, it would have been a federal crime. But unfortunately, Cindy's parents didn't go to the police, because of whatever reason. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't a young lady. She was 12. And he says inappropriate. It's the wrong word to use. Inappropriate would be wearing blue jeans to a formal function.
Yes.
There was nothing inappropriate about it. It was criminal actions.
It was.
Seduced him.
Well, now here's the thing that people need to understand. It's about the truth, and I know the truth.
12-year-olds cannot give consent.
He first touched her.
If I video you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I got mine going too.
So-
Yes.
What needs to be known is that not only is Pastor Robert wrong, but so is his wife. So his wife, Debbie, called her after she brought it to everyone's attention when she was 17 years old. Now, mind you, this had been going on for 4.5 years. He first touched her on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus' birthday, he touched her, violated her, took away her innocence. Debbie, a mother at the time and wife, called her and said, I forgive you. Why would you say that to a victim that had her innocence taken away from her?
Because I'll tell you
So-
why, because I've been through this with my own family, because to admit that your husband is a pedophile and that he molested a child.
Well, you also have to remember too, he's a narcissist.
And
He's
yes,
been brainwashed.
yes. But in the end, it will affect your life. She had a little child, you know, I'm going to assume a baby, you know, or a very small little child.
It was his first son.
Yeah, the small though, right? When it first started.
When it first started, he was a baby.
Yeah. I think people always have selfish excuses for excusing pedophile. I mean, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing.
Or they're brainwashed
The
into.
definition of excuse
Mhm.
is basically to justify something you know you're wrong
Mhm.
about. So you make an excuse to justify it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it right, doesn't make it go
Right.
away. And the Bible's very clear. What goes on in the dark will come to light.
Amen.
And it's coming to light now.
Everything's gonna come to light in 2024.
So, and here's the thing. It's just not this church.
No.
God is going to be cleaning out all the churches of all the pastors and priests and those who are in leadership that are touching children inappropriately. Because there's
Gateway Church has more than enough.
and they do, and right now they actually have a head pastor of the prison ministry. His name is Stephen Wilson, and he is a convicted sex offender. He's a registered sex offender. He was a coach and had an inappropriate relationship with a female student.
With it, yeah.
With his female student, correct. And he's currently the head pastor. Now, I don't know about you, but when it comes to becoming a pastor, touching a child, sexual improprieties, crimes against children are supposed to disqualify you as a pastor.
Yes.
So he should have never been a pastor based on his crime, which is why he made up the lie. And I'll tell you this, the two people that knew about it, Olin Griffith and Mr. Robinson, both of them went to this little girl's home and spoke to the parents. They knew everything.
They knew how old she was.
They were the senior pastors at Shady Grove. Olin Griffin is now, he's an Episcopal head pastor here, but he came over to Gateway. So you can't say that Gateway didn't know. Plus, Cindy herself reached out in 2005. Members of the church reached out in 2009.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think that if the laws changed?
Oh, the laws definitely need to be
No, wait. If it changed too, where if you allowed a pedophile in your church and you knowingly did that,
I think they
and then you would be charged and you would be held criminally and civilly. Do you think that would change how many people let pedophiles in church?
I believe so.
I think so too.
Just like I believe that the elders should be voted on by its members.
Oh.
I don't believe
Are they
that-
appointed here?
Well, it's not an appointing. The
He's gonna have his son take over.
well, if he's lucky, I'll say that, because I don't think anyone.
I mean, what is this? The royal family?
Well, he's made himself a false idol. He's put his name in every book, even the Bible. He has his name in the Bible. The
Really?
Fresh Start Bible, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Correct. So here's the thing. There's there's a right way and a wrong way to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, focus on what he did. He
Yep.
lied to his wife. He lied to the leaders of Gateway. His seat is based on a lie.
Right. I have to kick back on that about lying to his wife just a little bit, because she stayed at the home. She knew Cindy was only 12
And you know
years
what he
old through
told his
16.
wife when he
No,
would
no,
go
I don't. Go
visit
ahead.
her?
Yeah.
I'm counseling her.
Well, yes, but after
But
she
here's
found
the
out
thing.
that he was sleeping with her,
Here's
she knew
She knew
that it was a
because that's
child.
her husband. A
Right.
wife always knows. So for her to stay, she's equally just as bad. And you know, I hope that I'm allowed to have my freedom of speech.
You are. Yep.
But I don't know if Gateway will allow that. They blocked me on social media because I was posting the truth, the actual truth, not the lies that are told. But they let me in today to volunteer and to attend church. And I will say that Gateway does have a good community of people, you know, because the church is not about Robert Morris. It's not.
It's not supposed
and
to
it
be.
Shouldn't be.
Yes.
Because he is just a speaker of God's word. You should be getting your relationship with God in the Bible, not from a person. And that's what they talked about today.
Did they?
They did.
Yeah,
And I'm proud of them for that.
Personalities. They become personalities, almost
Bible
like
is
Hollywood.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know, it's okay. I mean, that's what makes us individuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have our own beliefs, and you know, I was raised Roman Catholic. That is the worst.
Pedophilia Central.
Well, no, it's their doctrine is based on what they want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like nowhere.
I think Catholics, people say that about Catholics, but obviously it's coming out in the mega churches. It's been so hidden.
That's because the heads of mega churches make themselves false idols.
Yeah, they do.
And unfortunately, the elders that are supposed to govern them are selected for a reason. And the reason is to allow them to continue doing what they're doing.
Who selects them?
Now, is every single mega church and stuff bad? No. You can't say one is bad, so they're all bad. That'd be like if you guys did a crime,
right,
and you were judged on that crime for the rest of your life.
I agree.
You know, that's not fair. Like, you know, there is a repentance. And if he really repented, he would have gone to the police. That's true repentance. And if he really repented, he would not have referred to her as a young lady.
I was gonna say, just like what you're right there. If he did, he wouldn't have lied about it, or because it is a lie when you misconstrue the facts.
So basically, he created a
Story
that worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's information out there. You just have to really look for it. And there's videos about his ex-friend, his very close ex-friend, LeBlanc.
Have you heard of Amy Smith? I believe it's her name. She was here earlier. Look her up on Twitter if you have
I
it.
know her. We're friends on Facebook.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I found her on there and I was like, oh, I really like what she was doing.
No, she became my friend because of all the truths that I was posting.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's kind of gone through a lot too. That's good. I'm glad you hooked up with her.
No, so one thing I will always stand on, and that's the truth. You
Mhm.
know, the truth will always set a person free. You could live a lie for as long as you want, but it will always come to light. It will,
Mhm.
and it's just a matter of time. And I'm glad that it happened, because we as members of Gateway needed to know the truth.
Mhm.
And God revealed that. It wasn't him. God revealed that.
Mhm.
Stacy revealed that. There were other members of this church
Cindy.
that broke the story as well. You know?
Yeah.
I am proud of Cindy
I am
for
too.
not giving up. You know, I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Are you? Yeah, it's
You know,
hard to come forward like that with all these people and the that will support him, because there's a lot that will, you know.
Well,
and
what bothers me is she only asked for $50,000 to cover
I
her
know.
counseling. And they said, oh, we'll give you 25 and you have to sign an NDR. And I'm so proud of her for not doing that.
I was too. When I heard that, I was like, you know, that just should shut up all those people who keep saying, like I see on social media and stuff, they're saying, oh, she's just for a payout and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? First of all, she deserves a payout. Let's
Well,
just
she
admit that
does,
she
because,
does.
I mean, all of this is was built on a
But
lie.
that's not why.
Yeah, no.
You could tell because she denied them their money when it was only
She's
$25,000.
been trying to get him out of leadership as long as she's been alive.
Mhm.
You know, I have so much admiration for her.
Yeah.
I really truly do. You know, I mean, she had her innocence taken on Christmas Day.
Isn't that sad?
You know,
Forevermore.
and what bothers me the most is he used her in his sermons and kept referring to her as a young lady.
I cannot imagine how that felt.
Saying that would come up and talk to us, they were saying that she wasn't right.
No, so
That's what they would say.
okay, so I will say this. Okay, people who are saying that are people that are looking at Robert Morris as the church, and that's a false idol. Because I'm sorry, she's 12 years old, she can't give consent, and yes, there may not have been penetration from his member, but he digitally raped her, and that's rape.
Yeah, well, kids can't consent. And when somebody can't consent, it's rape. I say it's rape if you rape children. You don't have sex with children.
No.
You rape children.
Correct.
Even if the child doesn't punch you or try to fight, they're a child. They can't consent.
Let me say this, guys. I'm really proud of you for being out here. I really am. You know, I see the rainbows and stuff. God does not judge people based on who they sleep with in their bed. They really don't, because the Bible says
Well,
that.
they do if they're 12.
Okay, I agree, 100%. Children.
But gay people, no, it doesn't matter what you do.
So
we don't care.
let me say this. I don't like that people attack marginalized groups, whether that be blacks, Mexicans, Asians, gays, lesbians, transgenders. It doesn't matter. Because guess what? Every single one of us, biblically speaking, was created in the eyes of God, created of God. So that means every single one of you are made uniquely made in his image to be who you are. But just know this, there's a right way and a wrong way of getting your voices heard, and always stick to the facts. She was 12. She was a child. She was not a young lady. Bring in the Bible. You're here at church. Bring in the Bible. Matthew 16:8. Luke. I mean, it's brought up in 4 different times in the Bible that if you touch a little one, you should have a millstone wrapped around your neck and thrown into the deepest depths of the sea. That's what the Bible says.
The problem is Mary was 14.
Well, Mary.
And everybody says, well, Immaculate Conception. Well, explain to me how Immaculate Conception works.
So God is the creator
Where's
of the
that,
heavens and the earth and the
Megaphone. Oh, you megaphone. Thank you. I just want to make sure I go home with it.
If he can create the heavens and the earth and everything that's on it in 7 days.
I'm gonna go over. Go here. Go over with Eddie. Oh yes, yes. Well, too bad it's on church property. We got a mist.
No dummy, man. I'm doing
Yeah, come over here. I'm gonna go in the shade and see if I can get some of that mist. Woo! Man, I messed up my camera. I keep trying to turn it around so I can show myself, and all it does is watch it'll flip.
Well, watch out. I'll probably do it as soon as.
No, it's not going to. Watch. All it does is switch it from side to side. I might hit some kind of button, and I don't know.
Well, it's hard to tell when it's all the sun and everything too.
That lady over there she's a church member here that actually when she came up, she asked me, where can I park? Like, my shorts are falling down here. She said, where can I park? Then she came back, and her big thing is that he was lied about the pedophilia and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's the big thing. I mean, I don't agree with that one girl over there calling everybody pedophiles coming.
I don't either. I don't agree that everybody is.
That's stupid. That's the reason why I had to separate myself from her. I could already tell she was going to be a dum-dum.
I hold a slightly different view. I don't think that these people are all, because we've had some of them come out who have joined or have said, this is my last day here, you know, or I just want to hear what they have to say and then I'm out. That kind of stuff. So
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is her calling because she's been calling everybody pedophiles coming out.
Yeah, I
here,
don't
and
like.
That's not right. That's not right to do that. Now we could call them, like you know, excusers.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, excusing.
if they're excusing it, or they don't have no discernment. But just a straight up call everybody in there pedophile. That's what that dude come walking up to me about.
Hi.
I guess you wonder why we're still attending Gateway.
Kind of, yeah. You don't want it to show you? Are you filming me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Well, I guess my explanation is hard to find a perfect church. Evidently, it was worse than I had heard about when the pastor said he messed up.
Right, yeah. Molested a child. Yeah, pray for her. Okay. Get justice for her. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. This one is the one that triggered that dude.
That one what?
This is the one that triggered that dude over here. He didn't like that. Excuse him. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, no, he
If you're not
he come up to me and was that whole thing. This right here, somehow he got
bury a pedo, save a child, bury a pedo.
Somehow he was coming up that was me accusing everybody in there of being
See, that's
pedophiles.
not true.
I said, no, you got it wrong.
She was 12 years old. She's only 12. Not a young lady. Not an affair. She was 12. Yeah, we'll go through and make sure we get them all.
You
What about the lady that left and she held a sign up that said she was 12 in the car?
Yeah, I saw that.
So a lot of people in there don't support
true.
Robert Morris. So
I have a
can't-
feeling they're not. A lot of them aren't going to come back.
I have a
lot
feeling
of,
that
I will
too.
tell you this: a lot of the people that came today, they wanted to hear how they were going to handle it all. That's what they wanted to know. What were they going to say?
And what are they going to do?
We saw a drone earlier.
A legal firm to
I wonder if that was
investigate
his drone. There was a drone when we got here.
situation. But here's my thing: you hired them. Are they really going to be impartial?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
No.
It's a mega
But-
church. Like,
So this is my thing, and this is the only way that I will continue to go to Gateway, is if they fire every single elder on staff and replace them, and his son is not allowed to be the senior pastor.
Right.
they need a whole.
If-
Also, and I think all churches that have money.
Exactly, and that's why I'm going to continue to go for as long as they'll allow me to. And after today and being on the news, they're probably not going to let me in next Saturday.
I mean, doesn't that tell you a lot?
But here's the thing. Every single person that I told they blocked me on Facebook was shocked. And these are people who are leaders in the church.
The church blocked you?
The church blocked me on social media because I was posting the truth about Robert Morris and what he did to Cindy.
Oh my God.
And here's the thing. The truth, when there's truth, a person doesn't mind it. It's when there's a lie that they fight with all their might to shut you up. So I was exposing their lies, and they didn't want me tagging them on my posts. But what they didn't realize is I can hashtag them. Like, come on.
Also,
Like,
women who speak the truth make them scared.
well, and I'm not scared. You know, the life that I've lived and traumas that I've experienced and grown from, and that's what's made me such a loving person. I'm not going to allow what happened to me as a child and as an adult make me turn into this hateful person. I love everybody until you give me a reason not to. Just like all of you here. There's no reason for me not to like you or love you. You haven't done anything to me. I don't know you enough to form that decision. And the problem is, wait. Ma'am,
She just said that was a long, long time ago, this lady right here. He's a pedophile! It doesn't change! That lady right there. It was a long, long time ago. She said it was a long, long time ago.
I will send you Bible verses to put on here.
I can find, we have to chat one time about GPT.
Well, I do know. Yeah.
No, I'm just, or just go to my Facebook. All the Bible verses are there.
What is your Facebook?
It's my first name.
Do you
but-
want to,
So it's, you want me to?
if you want to put it in? No, I mean, I'm just saying it's going to be on my thing, my video.
Well, I don't want everybody to.
That's why I was saying, don't say it out loud.
But if you want to take it down. Well, no, honey. Wait.
Yeah, that's so wrong.
Wait, she's an elderly woman that believes in a false prophet who is Robert Morris, not the church. So that's why I was about to tell her Matthew 16:8. Like, I want you guys, when you finish Netflix,
It's also hard to use the Bible, like, in a good way that it's supposed to receive, when you don't live it, and you have to follow But I do give it respect. It's going to speak
no.
to them.
So I will tell you this, honey. I'm a member of this church. I've never given a dime to it. And let me tell you why. The Bible does not say I have to give it to the church. The Bible says I have to give it. And the Bible's very clear on who I'm supposed to give it to. The fatherless, the motherless, the orphans.
Do you think that money went to that?
Okay, my money goes to it because my tithing will always go directly to those in need.
Yep.
That's
the way to do it.
I don't give to the church because they have administrative costs that they have to do.
I agree with
And I don't agree with it, which is why I sat on the board of directors of a nonprofit and I left it because there's too many administrative costs.
I know. And I found out about that.
Just like Salvation Army.
Yes.
For every dollar, only what 6 cents is actually going. So here's the thing.
They only have to send it to the profit goes to help.
Correct. So I will tell you this: you're going to get more with honey than you do with vinegar.
Yeah, that is true.
Put Bible verses on here. Put Bible verses on here. There's 4 of them that are very specific, talking about children as little ones. Putting a millstone around his neck and throwing him into the depths of the sea. God and Jesus are very clear about touching children.
I always like to see Jesus loves little children to all the pedophile people that are supporting.
Of course, and rightfully so.
Very angry.
Rightfully so, because you know what probably happened too when you heard this? It brought up your own
Exactly.
trauma.
It exactly did.
And that's the problem that people don't realize. When you're a victim of anything, whether that be rape, child molestation, like whatever, carjacking, whatever the trauma was, when you hear about that trauma, it festers it all up.
Yeah.
And if you haven't experienced pain or anger in your trauma, that's usually when it will come out, when you least expect it. So I understand why it made you angry. I do, and you have every right to be angry. We all do. Because
More
she
people
was a
should be.
child. She wasn't a young lady. The truth is coming forward. Now the most important thing is to watch and see how they handle the truth.
Yep.
Are they going to handle it biblically, the way they say they're built, or are they going to handle it with their false idol,
Well,
Pastor
they need
Moore?
to handle it the right way because the eyes of the nation and the eyes of the state and the nation are watching.
They are, yes.
Well, not only that, but the eyes of God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost are watching. And everyone, every single person has a final day of judgment. Every single person. And Robert Morris will have his day of judgment. And I want to say that my God is a righteous God. And it says in the Bible that God, vengeance is his. So I want God's vengeance on Robert Morris for his lies and his continued lies
And
throughout
the
his entire life.
supporters here that have supported him
So
for years and years. Willingly support him.
I will
knowing
say this,
what he did.
I guarantee you some but not all of leadership knew, but the ones who did know, they should be charged for accessory. You know, and here's the thing. The laws need to change to protect our children. They are not set up to protect our children. You send a pedophile to prison for their first offense for 5 years. They do 1 year, 10 years registered as a sex offender, but they do it again, and then they do it again, and then they do it again.
Dude, there's a stop sign there.
There should not be a statute of limitations on sex crimes of
Yes.
any kind, whether it be children, women, men are raped too.
Oh yeah.
So everything is underreported, just like domestic violence. It affects men too, just differently.
Yes.
So the laws need to change to protect our children.
I agree. Yes.
No statute of limitations, and any state that didn't have no statute of limitations should have been grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Matthew 18:6. No, seriously, if you guys come out next weekend, please put Bible verses on.
I'm coming out tomorrow morning. They got church again.
Yeah, they do. But no, make signs with
Yes, I do think that will shake some stuff out.
Well,
because if anything, they're going to take a picture of it and they're going to be like, what verse are they talking about? And they're going to go to their Bible and they're going to see what God is saying.
Yeah.
Because the Bible is God's voice.
When you're protesting with your signs, like we're protesting as church people, so it makes sense to use what I've seen all their excuses, and then to take by. Can I have that one sign? That's okay. No, thank you. It was really nice meeting you guys. Yes, I hope I see y'all again. If you want to look it up, I've got. Well, you're going to be on here on my live stream. I'm on YouTube.
Okay, what's
Okay, it's Lori Arnold, Lori, and then Arnold like the pig.
Okay.
Lori Arnold. If you want to look it up, I'll make sure you got the right one.
Oh yes.
Then that's the devil winning.
No, but some of what she's saying really does make sense, because like when you're protesting, it's like to get them to start thinking. So like wherever they are, whoever they are.
Well, it's hard to do.
This it's easy because they keep putting all their excuses on social media. You know?
There's things I probably haven't remembered.
Oh, yeah. First comes up the meth queen. That is not me. Okay. Here, let me.
It really is okay.
Okay, put
Have your anger.
Put Mary Arnold
Punch
and
a
then
pillow. Get it out
put
before you come here.
1776.
Don't let them see you
That's
angry.
why I
And they don't
protested
listen.
against-
They don't. They don't listen to anger. Seriously.
I just put it into my voice being loud.
Put it into your voice being loud. And be loud in a way that they will understand it.
Hold on, that's not me.
Which is the Bible.
There I am.
Okay. You gotta give it back to them. All right,
So you're at a church.
Okay.
It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet you guys too, and maybe I'll see you at another protest.
Yes.
Yeah, you said you're in Denton,
I
so
am angry.
I had actually thought about going to Denton Square and just protesting myself about something, you know, because there's a lot of stuff to protest about that they need to change. So yeah.
You might start something.
Yeah, and wouldn't that be wonderful if we could just get everybody, regardless, like I said, of like political or this or that, and get everybody to go up and stand against stuff. I would too. It was nice meeting you, ladies. I'm coming back to the shade, babe. Coming back to the shade with you.
Shady spot. Too bad.
Water. It's funny how you can drink so much water and not have to pee. Oops, I set it down over there. Do you have a water in yours? I have to go back over there and get my water. I really need it. There we go. There's one of my signs. All right, I'm going back to my chair. I think most of the people have come out of the church, so.
Because then people don't listen. Always stay calm.
Sometimes you got to be angry. Sorry, I disagree. Sometimes you got to be angry. There's a time and place for everything.
Of course.
Sometimes anger is the only correct response.
Definitely trash.
Yeah, I know. We were just thinking that too.
It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you, sweetheart.
Yes, it was nice to meet you too.
I'm going to give this sign to you.
Oh, okay.
Because I borrowed it from
okay.
over there.
Oh, I'll take it over there.
Because I was being interviewed and I wanted a sign that really spoke to what I felt.
Thank you.
And I felt that
I wondered
sign.
how you drove out of there and made a sign. I'm like, she was all prepared.
No, I borrowed his.
Bye, ladies.
It was nice
Bye,
seeing you
honey.
guys.
And seriously, many blessings. May God
Is this
put
somebody's
favor on
You guys
all
got
of
it.
you.
Bye. All right. Oops. Okay, now I'm going back in the shade. Now that's what the guy from the church left those there, and a lady brought these for us. Oops. Let me turn my megaphone off. My megaphone's still on. I think we'll get the car, bring it over here, and pick up the water. Hey, Eddie, I think we should get the car and then just pull up and come back and get that water because it's gonna just sit there.
Yeah. What about these other bottles here? Are they empty?
No, that's the ones that guy brought and nobody wanted to touch them.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if this is somebody's sign. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes, sir. Have a good day. Are you hydrated? Yes, sir. I'm a former Marine. I know how to stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. You have a good day.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that one of us needs to go get the car. That's what I think.
Can we go get it?
Yeah.
Get the keys?
Yeah, I'll get them. Let me put my live stream down.
Okay.
Oh, shoo, it's hot out here, man. I wonder what the temperature ended up being.
Probably about 97.
Oh, with that sun, it's even worse, I think.
Something like that.
I made sure that I got my stool and my megaphone back.
Yeah, good.
Okay, there's the keys.
Okay. I'll go grab it.
Whew.
I wonder if any of those people want any of that water, or...
I'll ask.
Okay. Yeah, you do that while I'm going to get the water.
I'm gonna leave my stuff here.
I'm not back in 5 minutes. Been looking for me.
All right, okay. All right. For some reason, I can't turn my live stream around, but I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Eddie and I are coming back to protest them. They have church in the morning, so we'll be here. I think it starts in Texas time, Central time. It starts at, what time did I put it on my thing? I think maybe 8 or 9. So anyway, you can look it up on my channel. I've got it already set up, so I'll be here tomorrow morning. Check it out. Thanks everybody for coming and joining the protest. We will be back tomorrow. Oh, wait. I did want to say something. So let me give a plug for this. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. Help End Child Sex Abuse. This is Darkness to Light. It's the name of an organization that I looked up, and I actually put it in my community page. There are 5 steps to stopping, like, I think it was like helping end the abuse, but they have a website. It's Darkness to Light, and this is the 800 number that they have people call if you think that you see something that is suspicious, that you believe could be somebody who is trying to molest children. You have any, it just feels like things are wrong. You see, they want you to call. They will help you. They will get you to the right people. They will help you to know where to go and what to do about it, so that you can see something, say something. That's what I would see something, say something. So this is the 800 number. They also have a text. I'm gonna get it wrong, and I hate to say it on there and say the wrong number. I know it starts with this. It's like a 7-something-1 and 7-something-1. So, but look it up. Darkness to Light. They have a website, and this is the 800 number. If you think that a child is being molested, you have that bad feeling, you see things you think are inappropriate, please call them. They can help you figure that out and know where to go to. Okay? Peace out.